Hello, everybody, and welcome back. I am your host, MrBevers. I hope you're all doing well today on this Friday evening, or Saturday morning, or whatever it might be for you. We have a bundle of Aether Revolt today. This is for my patron, Matthew Aubrey, or as some of you may know him, Trashfire MTG. You should see now. Yeah, alright. I just had to turn off the splash screen, that's all. How you doing, TCG Value Hunter? Numbers Vang? How's it going? Or Numbers Vang? I don't know how you want me to pronounce it because you got that little weird accent. The accent. I can't remember which accent is one of them. Hello, Fifth Bune Magic. How's it going? How are you doing? Welcome back. For those of you who are returning for the second stream, for those of you who missed the first one, you should definitely go check it out. We opened one of these. Look at that. It's empty. There's nothing in there. We opened it on the stream earlier. Oof. Hey, Tyler. How's it going? Thank you. I appreciate it. And we opened up one of these, which is a, to say, we opened up one of these. Let me just pull it out here. Boom. One of those bad boys. We opened one of those in the stream earlier. That was from Matthew Nielsen. He sent those over to me to open up. I'm sending it pretty much all back to him. He's letting me keep the book. So I would, just because the book is really cool. It's got lots of like lore and stuff in it from the Tempest block, which is super neat. Like, I'm super stoked to have that. It's kind of like, it's not even really anything like crazy in value or anything like that. It's just something that I thought was neat and I wanted to have it. Yeah, it's the Matthew day today. It's funny. Both of my patrons at the bundle level, Matthew Aubrey and Matthew Nielsen, are both on the West Coast as well. So you guys have a lot of stuff in common. He asked me to do it at 3 p.m. Pacific time, which was 6 p.m. my time. And then Trashfire MTG asked me to do this between 6 p.m. and 9 p.m. his time. So here we are. We started a little early. I messaged him. I said, just let me know when you're ready. And he messaged me back and was like, I'm ready now. And I was like, all right, well, we'll start it now then. For those of you who don't know, Stubborn Salmon also has a big stream coming tonight, so make sure you tune into that. If you don't know who I'm talking about, go check out his channel, Stubborn Salmon. He does a lot of Magic openings as well. He has a big stream planned for tonight, so make sure you check him out. But Matthew, you're here. I'm here. All these other people are here. TCG Value Hunter, Fifth Moon Magic, Oak Tree MTG, Numbers Vang, Tyler Nielsen. All these great people are here. Did I miss anybody? Did I miss anyone? Eric Knack is here. Hey, Eric. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming out. So we're just going to get right into this. Here and ready. Who isn't? Now, for those of you who have been following my Aether Revolt content, I mentioned this in the video earlier. Doesn't MTG Good Deeds have a stream tonight? I don't know. Maybe. It's possible. I have not heard anything about it, but that is possible. Fifth Moon Magic. Anyway, for those of you who don't know, my luck with Aether Revolt has been atrocious from the standpoint of finding inventions. I've opened up a lot of Aether Revolt packs. I opened an entire case of pre-release kits, and I only got one invention. And that is on top of opening an entire case of Aether Revolt when it came out, 3 bundles, and like 4 or 5 other pre-release kits over the time that it was released and since. And I've only ever opened one invention, and it was from the pre-release kits from the case of pre-release. So chances are, now that I'm opening this for my patron, we will open the ever-elusive Aether Revolt invention, and it will go to him. So, Mr. Matthew, Mr. Trashfire MTG, I hope you get there, man. I mean, it'll break my heart a little bit, but at the same time, I'll be super stoked for you. Because that'll be 2 in a row. Because if you didn't catch the stream last month for him, we opened up a box of Kaladesh, and holy moly, he even called it in chat earlier, and it was totally there. The invention, he called it by name, and then like 2-3 packs later, we opened it. Gifted Aetherborn is a card that I'm going to give you for sure, because it's still worth $1 or $2. And your first rare is a Heroic Intervention. Not a bad little card, worth a couple bucks. Also, just a very good card. Third pack in this one, shots fired by Eric. Okay, okay. He's called shot, I think is what I should say there. Salvage Scuttler, Deadeye Harpooner, Vengeful Rebel, and a Tezzeret. Woo, big old Tez Daddy. Nice to see a Walker, that's for sure. There you go, Trashfire. I hope you wanted a nice little Tezzy for your collection. If not, then you can get rid of him. Whatever. All right. Hey, Becca, welcome back. Narnam Renegade, Felidar Guardian, Barricade Breaker, Hope of Girapur. Oh my god, a foil Tezzeret! 2 Tezzerets back to back, one of them being foil. Okay, so you called Invention third pack. You were right, there was a foil, and you were right, it was a foil mythic. But holy moly. Foil Tezzy. Foil Tezzy. Close enough. Close enough. That's awesome. Congratulations, Matthew. That's awesome, man. I have fucking goosebumps. Look at this. I don't know if you guys can see that on the camera. I've got fucking goosebumps. Look at that shit. Amazing. Amazing. I can't even believe it. Spire of Industry. Amazing. I'm so stoked for you. Foil Walker in your bundle. Man. The funny thing is about this too is that this bundle has been sitting on my shelf for like months. I have a bunch of bundles sitting on my shelf. I've just been picking them up whenever I can get them for under $40 Canadian. Whenever I can get them. Fatal Push. Got there. Fatal Push. Very nice. I've just been picking them up for whenever I can get them for under 40 bucks. Because basically that's the tier. The tier value is $40. So I gotta be able to pay for the bundle and ship it to you for $40. So, I mean, if I can get them under, I can. So I've just been picking them up. So it's been sitting on my shelf for like months. Just waiting for someone to say, hey, I'll take one of those Aether Revolt bundles. And here it is. And this whole time. Man, 2 Tezzerets in one bundle, one being foil. I don't even... It's awesome, man. It's awesome. Ravenous Intruder, Shielded Aether Thief, Barricade Breaker, and Solemn Recruit again. Womp womp. Wait. Oh, that's not so bad. A little foil mountain. A little foil mountain. Who doesn't like foil lands? I have to show you. I don't know if I can find it. I will look for it right after this. I have to show you this because I have this mountain and it's super cool. I will show you. When we're done opening this, I'll see if I can find it. It's somewhere around here. I think it's over there. Foundry Hornet, Hungry Flames, Efficient Construction, and an Oath of a Johnny. There it is. Okay. A free jam Regent. With just a regular old forest. 2 packs left. 2 packs left. Yeah, that doesn't sound great. That doesn't sound great, Stone Monkey. I hope you're okay. I should say, I wish you a speedy recovery. Put it that way, since Obviously, we already know that you're not okay. You've hurt yourself. So hopefully it heals quickly. And you can get back on your feet again. And a glint sleeve siphoner. Oof. Last pack. At least one more. One more fatal push. Right? At least that. If nothing better. At least one more fatal push. Right? Right? Can we get the double fatal push bundle? No, we can't. Of course not. And a SRAM. Did we open that already? No, we didn't. Okay, well, at least you didn't get two doubles. Well, technically you got two doubles. You got two Tezzerets. But is that something you're going to complain about? Probably not. No invention. See, it still eludes me. It still eludes me to this day. My God. It's so ridiculous. Let me see if I can find this thing. I have something really cool. Where did I put it? Where are you, thing? You're not in here. Well, I mean, I can show you that, too, I guess. But the other one's so much cooler. I wish I knew where it was. Ah, ha, ha! Hiding from me. Hiding. Okay. Okay. I found it. Alright. Are you guys ready? Are you ready? Okay. Okay. So. This mountain that you got in foil, okay? That's what it looks like. Okay? This is what it looks like normally. Here's the foil copy. Right? You can see it's a little shiny. Right? They look pretty normal, right? Check this one out. That's the same land. It's in a sleeve. Let me pull it out. Let me put those side by side. Look at that. Look at how different it is. It looks cloudy. It's actually missing the top black layer of ink. You can tell if you look at the fire symbols for the mountain, right? This one down here has like the black outline around it, and this one doesn't have it. And look at the symbol, right? Like, look at the symbol. Black versus like silver almost. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Speaking of which, here you go. Look at those difference in those Gontis. This is a regular Gonti. This is a faded Gonti, or a Gonti that's sort of like missing its top black layer. Uncommon mountain, exactly. The quality control has been going down quite severely. Gonti the Faded. Exactly. Not Gonti Lord of Luxury. Gonti Lord of Lack of Black Ink. Well, Matthew, I think you did pretty well for yourself. Now, let's say nothing, 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 nothing. $1? Maybe $2? Nothing. Couple bucks. Foil Tezzy. Fatal Push. Gifted Aetherborn. I think you did pretty well, man. I think you did pretty well. I mean, you got a bunch of bulk rares, but you did pretty good there. I'll sleeve those up and I'll get them out to you with your grab bag, which I actually completed today. I completed the grab bags today and I mailed them all out except for yours and Matthew Nielsen's because you guys still needed your bundles done. So now that the bundles are done, I can move on. Whenever someone says they will do something for less, always remember that you will get what you pay for. Exactly, Becca. Exactly. Hey, man. Decent boxes, bundles, whatever. As long as I'm pulling you stuff that you want or need, that's what matters to me. And as long as you are getting the stuff that you want, then that's great. I'm going to put your cards in here for the moment so I don't lose them. There we go. We'll put that over there, so now you're beside the other Matthew. And now, of course, it wouldn't be a proper stream if I didn't open something else, right? I gotta open something else. I can't just do 15-minute stream, right? So let's open this bad boy and see if we can find ourselves a promo Scarab God, right? That's what we're looking for, I think. Promo Scarab God. I can also show you guys some of my Bibles if you want. I don't know, is anyone interested? I did it already. I filmed it all today. I haven't edited it or uploaded it yet because I wasn't gonna do so until next week. So that way people get a chance to get their product before it goes out. Why? What did you want? Or do you want me to show you what you got? Because, I mean, I can do that if you want. Alright. Amonkhet first, right? Let's see. If we open Aronis, okay? If we open Aronis, I will add it to Matthew Nielsen's bundle because he wanted Aronis, and he didn't get one out of his bundle. He had an Amonkhet bundle. What was the jackpot? Defense Grid. Masterpiece. Invention. Was the winner. The winner got a Defense Grid. Now, that being said, that's the grand prize. Okay? That's the grand prize. I'll tell you right now that someone walked away with Baby Jace, and somebody walked away with Foil Mazavith. So, to say that that was a grand prize... Cast out. It's like a buck or two. Oh, our first rare. Oh, a foil too. And a full art. Wow. What a pack. What a pack of Amonkhet. Yeah, so I like, listen, I mean... It was a good month for quite a number of my patrons. So good for them, right? A second cast out? Holy guacamole. If we're not playing white, something's wrong with us. 2 cast outs in a sealed pool? Jeebus. And a Vizier of Many Faces. Very good card in sealed. Okay, so Vizier is definitely something that you want to try and play if you can. It's just amazing. It's like, oh, what's that? What's that bomb that you have there? It's mine now. And by that I mean I have a copy of it. It's mine. Oh, what's that? I have a bomb? Well, now I have 2. Now I have 2 of those bombs. Doomfall, Ruminap Ruins, and Hollow One. Woo. Alright. Them doesn't mean I lost. It's true. It's true. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I don't remember who won what. I remember who won the final card because it was interesting to me that they won. Swarm Intelligence? I don't know. I don't know. I've heard somebody play this in sealed, and they were like, it was interesting. And I was like, interesting, it doesn't mean good. Resolute Survivors, Ominous Sphinx, Consigned to Oblivion, and an Endless Sands. This pool is something else. Richard's here. Hey, Rick. How's it going, man? Yeah, there's... Why you gotta do that to me? Easy. I gotta do it to you because you're my patrons and I love you guys. Bloodwater Entity, Inferno Jet, Desert's Hold, Bontu's Last Reckoning. Wow. Okay. Come on, promo Scarab God. Do it. Come on, man. I didn't open any mythics in this bundle. Or in this kit. You gotta help me out. Is it gold at least? Oh, it's not gold. Oh, it's a Wildfire Eternal. Oh. Now, to be fair, Wildfire Eternal seems like an interesting card in sealed. Are we playing red? I don't know about that. I mean, Inferno Jet is fine, I guess. Rumming Up Ruins is fine. I mean, I think that you want to be playing white, just because you have Desert's Hold and 2 castouts. And you probably want to try and play white-blue, I would guess, so that you can play the Vizier. So, I mean, you've already got a blue desert there, perfect. And, I mean, like, these guys are fine. I mean, I think you probably want to go... Oh, that's a really good card, actually, for blue. Our white doesn't seem very strong, actually. It's sad to say. Dauntless Aven is fine. Oh, wow. Our white is very lacking. That's unfortunate. Like, this guy's fine. Like, let's see. Floodwaters is fine. Oof, that guy's not very good. That's the kind of card that you play only if you need to. These are... Okay, so... We have some okay white and blue cards in Amonkhet. But, like, we don't have enough playables. So maybe you splash white and you end up playing, like, blue-black? So that you can get the other deserts. Because we have another desert in black. Which allows you to play, like, Desert's Hold. Right? And then maybe you just splash it? I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't know. That would be it'd be a tough build. It would be a tough build. You want me to do the build on stream? Man. Eating your probiotics. More bulk. Indeed, Rich. Indeed, Rick. You like bulk to value? Can be lots of fun. What does that mean? What do you mean? Bulk to value. Stoned Monkey, I also have stomach problems. So much WoW news to watch tonight. So this is, you're talking about someone was mentioning it earlier in my earlier stream, that it was like, because of the new servers, and by that I mean new old servers. Value is short for value hunter. Oh, I see. That makes more sense. You love bulk? I see, okay. Gotcha. Okay, I understand now. Who wants an online stream build? Hey, Derek, how's it going? Classic servers, yeah. It is very sucky, Stoned Monkey. I am well aware. I actually just finished my meds, this morning. This morning was my last pill of the meds that were prescribed to me for my stomach problems. And I haven't had any in a couple of weeks now, so that's good. But I was having, like, sharp pains in my stomach for, like, 2 weeks. It was not fun. It was very, very bad. Painful. So much so that I couldn't even, like, go to work. It was bad news. If you build it, will they come? Okay, so let's see. Fifth Moon Magic votes yes. All right, all in favor say yay, and all not in favor say nay. Do you want me to build this deck on stream? Because I can look at it, but it is gonna be messy. It has some very good white control cards, like 2 castouts and 1 Desert's Hold. very good, but the rest of our white was just super lacking. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, I guess we're gonna do it. At home, you can curl up in a ball. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, man. It's not fun. It's not fun. Oh, this guy's really good for white, too. Jeebus. Why did I not pull that out? That guy's super awesome. Actually, he's really good with friggin'... where was that? Where was that other card? Didn't we have one of those? Yeah, Dauntless Aven with Steward of Solidarity is amazing. Mummy is fine. It's not amazing, but it's fine. This is a playable card, but it's not amazing. Actually, okay, so let's do the build. Let's do the proper build, right? Okay, so we take the rares. I'm gonna put them off to the side for the moment. We'll take the foil and put it off to the side for the moment. Let's do the proper build. White cards, blue cards, red cards, black cards, green cards. Ooh. Okay, okay. Blue doesn't look terrible. Red looks pretty sweet, though. Jeebus. Oh, we have a second desert. Okay, 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 okay. Split. I guess this just goes here with this for now. And then blue, black, blue, land, black. We have, do we have, yeah. That's pretty sweet. We have 3 blue deserts. It's good news. Guy's really good too. That Trial of Strength is also very good. I don't think we had any of the cartouches though, which is kind of funny. Like no cartouches. So like the trials are kind of like, eh. Red looks really good. I'm seeing the red cards go past and I'm like, I want to be playing red. Alright. Alright. Let's put these over to the side. So we have a Traveler's Amulet, and we have a Manolith, so if we want to be splashing things, we have some fixing, so that's not so bad. Let's go through white and check out the playables. Oh, Ketra's Name, not amazing. This guy is playable, but only if you really need him. These guys are fine. This guy's good. This card, I don't like this card. It's actually not that bad because it taps 2 creatures for 2 mana. And it cycles for 1, so it's not horrible, but I don't really like it. Active Heroism works fine if you have a lot of Exert, which we do. So this card's actually not bad. This card, I'm not a big fan of either. A 3/3 for 5 that gives you 3 life when it enters is not really where you want to be. Now, again, it's playable if you need it. If you're like stretching for playables in white and you know you want to be in white, then it's not a horrible card. It's just not something that you would want. Mummy Paramount is good, but only if you have other zombies. And right now, we don't have any. We have those who serve, and that's it. Dauntless Aven, just stellar. Dauntless Aven is a great card. 2/1 flyer for 3 that when it attacks, you can untap target creature. Steward of Solidarity, also another Exert creature, works great with Active Heroism and Dauntless Aven. Literally, 4 of our creatures in white are Exert creatures, so that's great. Desert's Hold, very good. 2 castouts, also just very good for control in white. Okay, so white doesn't look terrible. White looks playable. That is definitely for sure. White has only really 1 super unplayable card, and that's in Oketra's Name. And that's because we don't have enough zombies to play it. Compelling Arguments, I don't agree with. Floodwaters is fine in a 1-of. I probably wouldn't run 2. The reason being is that it cycles for 2, so if you're stuck with it in your hand and you don't have the mana to get there, you can always cycle it. It's not a bad card. It's basically like Sea God's Revenge. from Theros block, and Sea God's Revenge was a great card. Return up to 3 creatures. This is only 2. Same amount of mana, you only get 2 creatures, but the upside is here that you can cycle it early game if you need to. It's not so bad. Vizier of Tumbling Sands is actually not bad either, especially with exerted creatures, because it lets you untap another permanent. I don't know what to say other than it's great with exert. So amazing. Creatures target opponent controls attack this turn if able. During that player's next untap step, they don't untap. I've never seen anyone play this card ever. I don't think it's something that you want to be playing, but I could be wrong. If we have a lot of cycle, which actually we do have a fair amount of cycle, Ominous Sphinx is very good. That being said, even if you don't have cycle, a 4/4 flyer for 5 is perfectly fine. Look at Ixalan right now. In Ixalan, you have Air Elemental. He's a 4/4 for 5 with flying. Just that. And he's still good. He's still good in limited. Because he's hard to deal with, he's a 4/4 in the air. Not bad. Unsummon, just a very good card for some early game control. Spellweaver Eternal, very good for an aggro deck. Allows you to afflict 2 with prowess. Definitely decent. Cunning Survivor, okay if you're cycling or discarding. We do have a fair amount of cycle right now, so that's totally fine. Strategic Planning, I don't like this card because it says look at the top 3 cards, put one of them into your hand and the rest in your graveyard. If you're playing blue-white, you have no way to get your cards back from the graveyard. So, Sorry, I'm catching up on chat here. Kenra Eternal is a real nice common, yes. Any yellow cards? We had 1 yellow card, 2 yellow cards. Blue, red, and red, white. So we'll look at those combos too, and we'll make sure we include them when we do. We technically also have the blue-black, Consigned to Oblivion, which is also... Consigned to Oblivion is just a good card in general. Even just Consigned by itself is decent because it's a 2-mana bounce, which is basically just like Unsummon only, but it's non-land permanent, and Unsummon is only creature. So for 2 mana, being able to return literally anything that they have on the table, not so bad. Anyway, Proven Combatant, he's also fine. Tragic Lesson, very good card. Tragic Lesson, very good card. You may not play 2 Proven Combatants, you may only play 1, but they're still not terrible. Okay, so... These are our unplayables of these colors. This card is very good in blue and black. Okay. Miasmic Mummy, it's a fine card. It's not amazing. It definitely just is a 2/2 body for 2. It's a bear with an upside of the fact that it lets you trigger a discard ability or something along those lines. Watermaster 17 costs so much. It costs a lot of money these days, yes. Wasteland Scorpion, very good card. Cycling, Death Touch, 2/2 for 3, fine. Blighted Bat, also fine. 2/1 flyer for 3, totally fine. Wander in Death, not a bad card, especially if you're throwing away things like Wasteland Scorpion and things like that to like block early game. So you block a big thing, kill it, play Wander in Death to bring them back. You probably only play 1 Wander in Death though, because you can also cycle it if you don't need to play it. Doomfall is a fine removal spell. Vile Manifestation, this card is good in the right deck. Right now, our black deck is not about cycling, so it's not amazing. Scrounger of Souls is okay. It's a strictly, like, I would say it's a medium card. I would say medium, by any means. Because knowledge is power. Scrounger of Souls. It's a medium card. It's playable, but it's not. You're not going to write home about it. You're not going to write home about it. Torment of Venom, not so bad. Not so bad. I like it. It's a little bit slow, I guess, but it lets you put 3 -1, -1 counters on him. Its controller loses 3 life unless he or she sacks an online permanent or discards a card. So it's an interesting little thing. Without Weakness is a fine trick, especially since it also has cycling. Not so bad. Carrion Screecher, also fine. Lurching Beast, fine. Kenra Eternal, fine. So black is actually not terrible. And if you look, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 cards in black with cycling, which makes this a little bit more playable. But it depends, right? So if you were to go black-blue, how many cycling cards do we have in blue? We have literally 2. We have 2. 1 Floodwaters and 1 Vizier of Tumbling Sands. Not amazing. If you went black-white, how many would you have? 1, 2... Just 2 in white as well. So cycling is not really a thing that we care about with any color right now other than black. Blue is fine. We could throw in a couple others that also have cycling, but eh. Blazing Volley, not even a question of whether we're playing it or not. It's not a thing that we want. Sideboard for sure, because if someone's playing a deck with a whole bunch of rinky-dink like X ones, you definitely bring it in, but you don't want to play it main deck. Now, Manticore of the Gauntlet, on the other hand, definitely playable. 5/4 for 5. When it comes into play, you put a -1/-1 counter on target creature, and it does 3 damage to target opponent. 5 mana, 5/4, with a lightning bolt to the player's face attached to it. Why not? Why not, right? Amberhorn Minotaur, also very good. Aggro red. Thresher Lizard, also amazing. Very good for red. When this guy enters the battlefield, deal X damage to target creature or opponent, where X is the number of instants or sorceries in your graveyard. This card, very situational. I feel like maybe not so great. 4 mana for a 2/3 that maybe does no damage. Not so great. Bloodrage Brawler, on the other hand, 2 mana, discard a card, get a 4/3. Please and thank you, yes. Inferno Jet, you definitely play one of for sure. Defiant Kenra, again, it's a bear. It's a 2/2 for 2 mana. You don't need anything else. Firebrand Archer, 2/1. Deals the damage every time you cast a non-creature spell. Right now, our red has only 1 non-creature spell, so this card's not so great, but it is a 2/1 for 2, better than the bear because it has an upside of something else. Kenra Scrapper. This card's amazing. It's a 2/3 for 3 with Menace, and when it attacks, it gets +2/+0 until end of turn. It's a 4/3 attacker with Menace for 3 mana. Can't really complain. Crash Through, not something that I would be playing. I would just not be playing it. It's a sorcery speed cycle. Like, it's a cycle card without cycle for 1 red. It's not the same. It's not great. Okay. Puncturing Blow. Good card. It's fine. It's very good for removal. And then Frontline Devastator, also very good. Our colors are actually seeming fairly playable, which is kind of interesting. We have a decent amount of playables in every color so far, which is kind of interesting. Gift of Paradise. I would only play this card if I know I am playing more than 2 colors. So I'm going to put it down here. Ornery Kudu, very good. Second Gift, no. Trial of Strength. It's medium. And the reason I say this is medium is because for 3 mana you get a 4/2 beast. We have no way of returning this to our hand. So it's just there. It's just you get a 4/2 one time for 3 mana and that's it. Not so great. Harriet Naga, better than Trial of Strength, but not by much. Gift of Strength, fine trick, fine combat trick. Rampaging Hippo, also fine. Second Gift of Strength. I would probably play a second Gift of Strength as well. I would not play a third. Frilled Sandwalla. It's a little tough. It's a nice early drop if you're in an aggro green deck. It's not so bad. You can pump some mana into it to make it a 3/3. And then a second Harriet Naga, which you probably don't want. So I think green is right out. We're not even going to look at green. We're not playing green. Green is off the table. We're not even, there's not enough playables in green to bother looking at it. So now we want to look at red, white, blue, red, and black, blue. Those are the combinations we want to look at to see if we can take advantage of our extra cards. And by that I mean our gold cards and or multicolor cards. I personally think that I would want to play... Oh, this card is... So this card is interesting in a white exert deck. Because since you exert your creatures, they stay tapped. It's kind of interesting. Hey, Jay. How's it going? And then, like, okay, this guy's also fine for red, right? Minotaur Sure Shot. I don't think that you want to play this guy in this deck. I don't think we have enough instants or sorceries in our deck that's worth playing. Bontu's Last Reckoning, also just a fine card. Endless Sands is... It's a card. I'll give you that. It's a desert. It's a desert. I don't know if I would want to play it, but there is that. Swarm Intelligence, I'm not even going to consider. I'm not even going to consider it. It's over there. Vizier of Many Faces, very good blue card. This card goes in pretty much any deck. I mean, obviously it's better if you have cycling, but it's a 4/4 for 5, which is fine. And if you have a cycle card, like, so you cycle for 2, you play him for 3, right? He still costs you 5, but you get to draw a card. You get to play him and draw a card. It's not so bad. And if you cycle enough cards, you play him for free. Or he is cycling himself. So, I mean, he goes in pretty much any deck. That being said, let's look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm just counting the playables. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And again, this guy is actually not that great in this deck because we don't have enough cycling. So really 8 playables in blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I think we want to go white-red. I think that's what we're looking at, because this is... You can exert this? Yeah. Well, I don't think we have any red exert creatures, though, do we? Oh, no, we do. We do. We have this guy. Okay. Yeah, red-white. Let's go red-white aggro. Let's go red-white aggro and play none of our rares. Red-white aggro and play none of our rares. We could go Mardu. I don't think we want to, only because I don't think there's enough interesting black stuff to bother playing black. Now, if we had some of, like, the really cool black cards, I would say yes. But we don't. And I don't think it's worth it, to be honest. I think we want to go white-red and play this. So let's see. Let's see what we got here. Put that over there. This is our playable black cards, our playable blue cards. Put them to the side over here. Alright, so 3-drop, 4-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop. 4 mana spell, 3-drop, 2-drop, 6-drop spell, 2-drop, 3-drop, 5-drop, 5-drop, 2-drop, 4-drop, 4-drop, 3-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop, 2-drop spell, 2-drop creature, 4-drop creature, 4-drop creature, and then we probably skip out on the those that serve, just because it's not really our game plan. So now the Archer's not so great. Firebrand Archer, because as you can see, we only have Puncturing Blow, Active Heroism, and Inferno Jet that trigger it. Because is it non-creature spell? It is. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. Oh, technically the Throne Pharaoh God thing is not a creature. It should be down here. So this is actually not horrible. And the reason I say that is because we have a fair number of exert creatures. We have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6. We have 6 exert creatures. One of them being the guy that's like, when you exert things, whenever you exert a creature, this guy deals 1 damage to target opponent, and you gain a life. That seems pretty good. And then Throne of God Pharaoh says, at the beginning of your end step, each opponent loses life equal to the number of tapped creatures you control, which seems good also. Now, that being said, we could also toss in the Wildfire Eternal if we needed something like... This is not a bad sideboard, because we could bring it in basically to, like, block some things if need be. Ooh. Wall of the Forgotten Pharaohs is also an interesting card to bring in if you're playing, like, a Dirtly deck. Ours looks more aggro than anything. We've got the Ramanap Ruins, but we don't have anything to sack to it other than itself. But even that still is probably fine. Like, we probably want to play it. We definitely need to play some deserts, because we want to play deserts so that we can get the Desert's Hold trigger. So we probably play the Endless Sands, and we probably play the Ramanap Ruins, and we probably play... I don't think we want the Survivor's Encampment, but actually it's Survivor's Encampment is an interesting one with the Throne of the God Pharaoh, because you could like then tap your creatures without having to attack with them. Which essentially is like if you know that if you attack, you're gonna end up losing your creature. You could tap it for a mana and then just not spend the mana, and then it counts as tap, so it does damage. It's an interesting way of poking them. If you're at that point, though, you probably don't want to be tapping your creatures to do 1 damage. So, you know, be a little hesitant. But let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So we need 1 more playable for this deck. I mean, we can play the 2-drop Kenra. What have we got in white? Oh. I mean, we can play the Aven at a 5. I don't think we want to go that deep, but we could go... this is actually not bad in our deck. Jur's Runication, because of the fact that it taps down 2 creatures, which allows us to get in for the damages. And since we appear to be playing sort of an aggro-y deck, that doesn't seem so bad. Oh dear. Anyway, so I think that's where I would go with it. What do you guys think? Do you think that this is a clear build? Do you think it's not a clear build? What would you have tried differently? You guys asked for this, so I mean, I hope that you enjoy the way I went with it, but if not, too bad. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't know. What do you guys think? Was that okay? I think it was alright. I think red-white would be the deck I would play. That's the deck that I would play. Alright, Trashfire, have a great night. Don't forget to tune in to Salmon's stream later tonight, 11 o'clock. He's doing a stream of a bunch of stuff. Like, he has a whole pile of stuff that he's opening, so make sure you guys check it out. If you haven't planned on it, definitely plan on it. He'll be streaming at 11 tonight. Alright. But I don't think we end the video on a build, do we? Do we? Do we end the video on a build? I don't think we do. I think that I have to crack at least 1 more pack, right? This is a pack cracking channel. Let's do another cracking of a pack, shall we? Alright, Matthew, if you're still here, Trashfire. If you're still here. If not, I'll have someone else pick. Ended on a gunshot. I don't live in America, so I don't have a gun. Alright, you may be. Alright, well then you get to pick. You get to pick a pack. Are you ready? I'm gonna put some packs out, and you have to pick one. I don't have Kaladesh. You have to pick from these. BFZ, alright. We're gonna end this night on a BFZ pack. You know what? We'll open We'll open both. We'll open the series, because that makes sense, right? We'll open both, because they're tied together. I was pretty much going to do the 2 of whatever set you picked. Royal's Retribution, Void Attendant, Coastal Discovery, and a Munda Ambush Leader, and a Full Art Forest. Who's ready? This is it. Should we count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh. Ooh, foil. Roiling Waters. Kazul's Toll Collector. Hey, Reflector Mage. Remember when this used to be worth something? I do. I do. Oh, we got a mythic. Mirror Pool. All right, all right. Plant token. Okay. Full Art Mountain. Oh my god. Is it? Could it be? No, it's a flare drone. Curses. The edges of the expeditions have the same sort of like edging, where it's like that weird text because of the Eldrazi colorless things. Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Boom, it's in there. It is in there. I have sent that waste to you, sir. It's into your package. It's the least I can do for my $40 tier bundle patrons. There you go, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you had a great time. Don't forget to tune in to Stubborn Samon's stream, happening in approximately an hour and a half. And if you can't, I hope you enjoy your night and your evening or your day, whatever it is you might be doing. I hope you have a great Friday, everyone, and I will see you all later. And as always, may your pulls ever be better.